Okay. Now I'm going to be sharing my screen and going to be bringing someone who has literally crushed the game as well. He has break his milestones, biggest action taker, one of our another action taker. This is a 10K trophy that he received. Let me welcome him. And he had made $25,000 during the 6 months of our coaching. Let me welcome him to the stage actually. And yeah, as I said, 6 months of coaching. We recently finished before FHL, and he made that 25K, 10K trophy, 50K trophy will be there. And biggest breakthrough that he got during our coaching program was high ticket sale that he was able to close at that time, 2.5K deal. Amazing action taker once again here. Who would like to see, who would like to hear how Sagar hit that 25K milestone in 6 months? Who would like to hear from Sagar himself? I'm going to be bringing him on stage. I'm going to be sharing the screen. I'm going to be saying, hashtag Sagar if you want Sagar on the stage. And he's already changing so many lives. I love him, literally. The lives he's changing for people in India. He has a girl in his program, I came to know, 14 years young girl, a coach in the program. We're going to be talking about that. Put a hashtag Sagar. Congratulations, Sagar, bro. I'm not going to be bringing him if you don't type a hashtag Sagar. I'm going to be only bringing with the Sagar title. That's how he just cheers up. He gets the ignite. So we need that for Sagar. Me. Change that, Priyanshu. It's not me, it's Sagar. Hashtag Sagar. No, we didn't get any hashtag Sagar yet. I'm going to be just doing a call with him then, one-on-one. Hashtag Sagar. Me. Priyanshu is just typing me crazy. It's like 10 me. He's type. Hashtag Sagar bhai. Mathi kya hai bhai? Mathi? What is that? I don't know. Sagar bhai. Okay. Awesome. Let me stop sharing. Let's welcome our rock star, great action taker, Sagar Sangam, to our live today. Welcome, Sagar. How are you doing, man? Let me stop sharing my screen. Can you hear me all fine?
Bhai, thank you so much. Yes. Can you hear me? Am I clear?
Yes, you are loud and clear. Let me see if we can see, if people can see both of us on the same screen. Yes, you are on the screen. Welcome again, and thanks for coming on, man. Your story is really inspiring, bro. You're changing lives and people in India. And the girl I was referring, you have, I don't know how many more people you have like this. We're going to be hearing from you today.
Girl or the boy, that Pravakar you were talking about?
No, there was another one, girl. I think the girl who
Okay.
just did 14 years. She was also coach, no? I don't remember the name.
Okay. Okay, Gargi.
Yeah. We're going to be hearing all these stories. You're helping people in India, and specifically, he's also an organic sales coach. He's mastered this and now touching all the milestones, 25K, more than that. In total, he has already made 34 something or 31 something. I'm not going to be taking all the credit of that, but with our program, when he was a part of that, he's made 25K. That's a big amount of money again, in being in India, all this, and at the same time creating bigger impact. So Sagar, I want to know from you, what's your experience, first of all, was from this year? Let's talk about this year. How's everything has changing for you?
First of all, thank you so much, Sahil bhai. And the amount of thing you have given, it is not a free. First of all, I have been through that journey. First of all, whatever you are watching, take it seriously, make a notes and go and implement it. That is the one realization of what I was just going, because I was not able to attend because I have a lot of masterclass was there.
Yeah.
But I was just attending from today's complete session. Oh my God, I have to go and watch the preview session. Maybe like literally you have shared a lot of things. And about my journey, like I joined back in, it was a sudden plan. You must be knowing that. It was not the plan. Somebody was just scrolling down my feed and thought of, okay, what should I do to get my leveling of my journey? And suddenly you given a birthday offer. I thought, okay, Sagar, this is the right time to get inside. And I took the action immediately without any second thought, because the reason being, because I have seen you from day one of your journey, because every single time you never stopped, or you never I think from last 2.5 years, every single month you are breaking your own records. That was something inspired me a lot. I remember the first time we had a garden call, I was even not your client that point of time. I remember I was just searching for someone who can help me out. I was like stuck with 2 different things.
I
Then
remember that.
I asked for Sahil, bhai, can we get on a call? Then Sahil, yes, yes, let's. So we had a messenger call, and you given that 15-minute clarity call, and from that I just stopped like literally doing all those things that just focused on affiliate marketing. As you remember, I was planning to get into funnel thing. Then you said like, what exactly do you want? I said, yeah, I really want like this thing. Then you said, okay, just go for it. From then I never look back. Okay, then I remember after that I just focus on one product and one offer and one target audience and just did it. Then yeah, so that was my journey. And when I joined your coaching program like this year February, the biggest thing what I started doing is like how I can be completely surrendered to your system. Many people what they do is, even they say okay, definitely not 100% is not successful. It is kind of a school. We cannot get like everybody will get 90%, right, in a
True.
school.
So true. Yeah.
Similar thing, those who are putting into effort, they are going to work on it. And for the moment I joined, what I did is I simply surrendered to your system. Whatever you explained, I just launched it. Okay, whatever you say, some added some modules, I just implemented it. Even I see I'm also getting a lot of inspiration from Priyanshu. He's also like, uploaded video, Priyanshu got a sale. Uploaded video, you got a sales. That is the level of energy I wanted to have. I wanted to really got really grateful for that, because I had that proximity. Tony Robbins says proximity is power. So I had that proximity with Achievers, Razveer, Uzma,
Shubham.
Priyanshu, Subham. Subham is like
Right.
crazy. He was a silent killer completely. He was completely silent for first 2 months, just hiding behind the camera, and suddenly he came like entered to smashed everyone. So that was like that is the power of a community. What you have created, the drive, and it is not about information. I think you have given a lot of information here. What I think is, even when I got stuck with some point of time, then I got a one-to-one call with you, and that point of time you actually given, okay, Sagar, this is something, the path, this is the clear path you need to do. I think what we miss is information everywhere. Information is free, okay,
Yep.
but the support is missing. In coaching, the support was missing, and that support you have given to whatever those people are. The support something, I believe, the customized support. Okay, if I'm to get stuck, I need this thing. So that was something, the biggest thing I would say. And yeah, so that was a journey.
That's an amazing journey, man, that you have been through all that. And you're a serious, I call you action taker. That's what the title I gave you. I know from day one, same like you, I'm being following, I'm being seeing you, the impact that you're able to create, being in India, all this stuff, all the students. And sometimes I feel like people who can't afford me, the price is so high, get the Sagar, get it into his world, make some crazy money. You're over delivering, man, at this thing. And for the people over there, taking them to the, like, helping them to make them to the one next step, they're going to be finding
Yes,
another
yes.
step and all that, and it's a chain that is building up. That's a beauty
Yes.
about this business as well. At the same time, people like you, Priyanshu, Usmar, Shubham, Rajveer, all these people, like, they're changing lives now. This is the most impact. What would you, when you were making all this, Sagar, like at this phase, you were getting stuck as well. A lot of people get stuck. What would that advise when somebody joins a coaching? This is the genuine advice I want from you. Because a lot of people join the coaching program sometimes, but they start doubting themselves or the system or the coach, and any reason they can be, and then they stop taking action. They don't proceed. They don't even. They feel like, I talked to 10 people, nobody's buying from me, Sahil. Like, I'm not gonna do this. It's not working. I'm putting out pieces of content, I'm getting one like, and that is also from my wife or from my mom and all that stuff. At that point, when you are stuck, what's the biggest motivation for you first? And what is the advice that you can give to the people, how they can still move to the next step?
Yes, as I mentioned, like I have to follow the system to the T, completely surrender to the system. That's the first mindset I always had. Okay, if I'm joining this, I'm investing this much amount of money, I have to surrender to the system. Because what happens, let's suppose just this is the first step. Let's suppose you started the level 1. Okay, you started this journey. Slowly you reached 70% of that. Maybe you need to that particular 30%, you give up. Then you join another program. Then you started the journey again from scratch. You like completed 60%. Then you started doubting that particular 60, or sorry, the 30-20%. That was the really gap. I could understand that jumping into after like different programs after programs, but not completing the whole system they have given to you. Okay, so that the surrender is the first step. Second step, even if you feel okay, maybe you made a like you were doubting that you have made a wrong decision. Let's just take an example. But what I believe is, even if you feel that, still you have that potential to make it right. So take the decision. You have took the decisions, then make it right. Okay. You remember I was always about to had a failure launch.
Yeah,
Then
I
suddenly
remember
we
clearly.
had
One session you told me that.
yes. After that session, okay, I will think, okay, how can I make it right?
Yeah. You were trying,
How
but
can I
you
make it
were not doing it properly. And then I said, I remember clear,
properly?
but I was like, Sagar, did you do these posts? And you're like, no, I only did 1 or 2 posts. I was like, that's the problem.
Yes.
You didn't follow the whole thing. And then next time,
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah, so make the decision and then make the decision right. That was the little gap inside. Then I started really reverse engineer. What are the something I can do? And suddenly I go back to my whiteboard and written down all those things. Then I started making it right. Okay, then it was a good, I think $5,500 per month. That was the highest uh, when I did that point of time. So that is something like you have to believe the process and surrender to the system, and you have to work on that particular part with the help of whatever resources you have. Okay, then I think anyone can take take it to the next level.
Absolutely. That's a gold nugget right there. He already gave you, all of you guys, people who are watching live or on the replay. He surrendered. I love this title, man. That you surrender to that particular system,
System,
mentor,
yeah.
and that whole thing, that it's gonna work. Maybe it will get failed. Some things you will try, not 100%
Yes,
success. Like our program, not 100% success. Yeah, people who are taking actions, asking questions, know they had made a mistake, they're ready to fix that. Those people always get results. Same example with Shubham. He said he's a silent killer. He was. First 3 months, nobody knew him, who he was, and all that stuff. Fourth month, he started coming up. We had a talk on the call, and I had to push him a little. I said, "Turn on the camera, man, and no question is silly question. No question is dumb. Ask me, what can you do?" And month 4, 5, 6, he was a star of the program. And
exactly.
with Sagar, like killed it. Had his first 5K month. I remember I gave a goal. I was like, Sagar, this month is gonna be 5K. You made
Yes.
it happen. And the silver coin you got. That's amazing
So
journey.
sometimes what happens, your coach is know better than what you about know yourself. So that is something happened, because I did not know like I could make it, and I had that limiting belief that Indian client, okay, how can I charge Indian client? And I think about to I think the fifth month or something, I closed that 2.5K deal from Indian client. That Indian client was completely ready for it. I think yes. So that is something like a lot of limiting belief I had during like, okay, I think Indian client will not never pay this much of money. Maybe Sahil is getting, but the one I entered, that's the biggest limiting belief I had broken down. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. And you did a great job, man. Excellent job out there. I really
Thank
love this. Yeah. Anyone has question for Sagar, do drop it. But apart from what I'm asking him, you can also ask him questions. And he's already a part of our community. He will be more than happy to answer anything, any questions, any doubts, or something that you have, you can ask him. So Sagar, when you are working with now all these people in the community, you have been into I call that mini FHL, the Siddharth Segar event that you went to.
Yes, yes.
What was the difference? Was it your first event, by the way, or second?
Like when it comes to no, I was attending event, but when it comes to business networking event, I think that was the first event. Yeah,
Okay. Did you feel any
yeah.
difference over there when you were hanging out with these people? Because the impact that you are creating, that's what I want
Yes,
to
yes.
know. You meet all these
Exactly.
people. Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people making crores in India, like they are making 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs in a
Yeah.
month. And when they are sharing things, it is directly hit into the mind, and directly I started implementing in my last workshop. You can imagine, but I was struggling to sell from like live. and within literally 5 minutes of giving the offer, people are buying in from live from my webinar. That never happened. So that is all because I just proximity with those people who are doing it. How Russell Brunson, he put in the link, opened the timer, and people started buying it. And that of experience I had, I think recently, just because of being like part of that community and part of that zone. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Any last word for our buddy entrepreneurs who are maybe stuck at something? They want to proceed. They have desire. They want to take action. Yesterday, I gave a offer. We got 16 calls booked. But I feel sometimes like there are more action takers. I feel like the people who I know I can help them to make their first 6 figures and beyond that. What is the message for these people who just sometimes hold themselves, inner belief, limiting belief, their mindset? They're like, I'm in India. This is so much money. You are in India. You paid that. What is the one lesson or advice, or more than one, if you want to give to these people?
So once you take the action, you will attract the person like you. That's the best answer I can see. Because if you make it happen, your customer will make it happen for your price, whatever price you are going to charge. So that is the best thing, because I made it happen to invest the best amount my journey. So my customer is now like thinking, how can they will make it happen? Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the best thing I would advise. Yeah. And when it comes to like investing, think like of like as you mentioned, I think I was noting down all those points. So like time is more valuable than the money. That is something you cannot get back. Okay. And and that is something you need to take action right now and make it happen, as I mentioned.
Awesome. Beautiful, man. That was awesome, bro. Thank you so much for your time. I know you are also busy and all. I wanted to keep it crisp and for people to want to give them belief that, yeah, people like Sagar, people like Shubham, all these people have done it. Even being in India, they have done it. They have achieved it, and they are going to that. I'm waiting for your 1 crore milestone and all that you're gonna be achieving.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in that, man. You're
Yes.
gonna
Yes.
get it.
Yes.
Isn't that your
Definitely,
next
for
thing?
sure.
What's that?
Yeah,
What's
that
the
is
next
my
thing?
that's my next goal. I'm having my next goal for that,
Yeah.
and even like I wanted to like just the price. I think how like the price whatever you are charging now, it is still less comparison to the normal education that we did in the past, and we know that from that education we just got the certificate. Yeah, got maybe something that we never whatever not doing here right now. But I have personally I have done MBA, right? But I have
Wow.
learned much more than that in last 2 years. And that last 6 7 years MBA with 6 years of experience in corporate, 5 6 years of experience in corporate. But the thing is, the learn I from the person directly.
Hmm.
That are the best investment I have done. So that's why, like, just look at your engineering fees or your MBA fees. It will nothing look like anything. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I remember one of the session I posted it when you said, Sahil, you should charge $10,000 for this coaching. I remember that statement that you gave
Yes.
me.
Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah. In our coaching call,
Coaching
you
call.
mentioned like the first 2 3 calls, I got the value. Like this is insane.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Thanks again, Sagar, for coming on, sharing your story, inspiring so many other people like who have been wanting, who can see the big picture with your. That's the reason I wanted to bring people like you on the stage so that they can also be, they can see that I want to be also on stage with Sahil or with someone else, anyone that you want to be stage. One day somebody will be sharing, proudly sharing your story. Today I'm proudly sharing. 50 people are watching. Maybe some people don't know even Sagar before that, but today he got his chance to share his story, what he was going through and all that, taking actions, believing in the process and all. That's what it was in
Thank
short.
you, Sahil. I'm really grateful for this type of opportunity. I never thought about it. You given a surprise to me, like messaging me that day, that you were inviting it. Really grateful, and really just if you are taking action, just I would suggest just yeah, borrow the Sahil belief. What he always says, just his borrow belief, and he knows you better than you know yourself. That is something.
That's
The
something
one
new,
thing I
man.
would like.
I
Yeah.
think I don't deserve that one, but really appreciate and respect for that one.
And one thing I also mentioned in the call is you are not just the business coach. You have that life coach inside you. Okay, and you are giving a mindset. And the best part I always admire you thing is you are right. You have a business ethics. I love your business ethics. I ask like seen a lot of coaches, but the way you do, that is something I person wanted to do it. If
We're
somebody
doing it.
doesn't have a business, if somebody doesn't have a business ethics, I will never, even if they are making millions, I'll still not go for it.
Same,
Okay,
same. I
but
believe in that.
like I'll see the what are the values he's carrying. I was just reading Priyangshu post a few minutes before coming to this session. Priyangshu is like, we should have the core values, and literally you have that that what are these values. We should not cheat at all these things. We should do the business with complete ethical way, and that you have taught to us, taught to every coaching people. I think they are not just a business person; they are actually creating massive impact in their journey. Yeah.
Means a
Thank you
lot,
so
man.
much for giving that values, and thank
I
you the person you are.
promise I'm gonna be doing the same thing.
Just one suggestion to all the people: try to the best person, the best version of yourself. Be humble, honest with everything, and you will attract your tribe. You don't have to sell,
So
because Sahil did not sold me any product till date. I just jumped to Sahil. I wanted to get. So yeah, so people will buy you first before buy your product. So be the best version of you, and you will definitely lock all of you. You have a, I think you are like watching 3 hour session every single day. It shows your commitment, and specifically for you, you have kept them for 5 long days. Literally commendable job, yeah.
thanks, man. Appreciate you that. 53 people are watching. I'm still can't believe, like, it's amazing, man.
Yes.
And yeah, I remember Sagar when he jumped in, he out of a no blue moon, he's like, Sahil bhai, what is your payment price for the birthday offer? I was like, it's this. I was like, Sagar bro, like, what's are you thinking to come in? And he's like, yeah, send me the link. I'm coming in. I was like, I was telling to my wife, I was like, this sale, this person just come in, I don't know, out of nowhere. He didn't talk to me even, just asking for a link. I knew your journey. She knows that. Crazy, man. Love it, love it, love it. Blessed to have you again. Thank you so much, Sagar, for coming on. I'll be just
Thank you so much, Salvi. It is my honor to have here. It's
love it.
really honor to uh, like share my journey. Thank you so much once again, whatever you have done. And
You're welcome, man.
bye.
All right,
Yeah,
man. Take care. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.
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 All right. So that was our one of the greatest action taker again, craziest one who did the work, who believed in the system, who took all the action. Anyone who is giving, or if you are giving excuse to yourself that limiting beliefs or foundations, you're restricting yourself, no, 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 I can't invest this kind of money, I can't. Sagar told you, if you are not going to be investing in yourself, people will hesitate to invest, they won't investing. I gave you my story as well. The reason I invested $40,000 was the reason breaking my investment barrier, and I started seeing $10,000 payments coming in my bank account, which I've never saw before I made those payments. Never. I can say this thing very proudly. I made it happen. Other people made it happen. Now it's a chain. You are passing on that same thing to other people as well. They are believing in you. They are coming. Sagar believed in me. Now his students are believing in him. It's going. You're changing lives. This is a business of not to make money. It's a business to make crazy impact. Me and Sagar never met. He's in India. Me and Shubham never met. Me and Pranshu did met at FHL. Pranshu have come to our house as well. But a lot of people and all these students have never met. All the people who you're watching, it's still through just Zoom, Facebook. We are changing lives of the people. And this is something priceless, all that. So don't hang on to that. Don't give yourself excuses. I can't do it. I can't make it happen. Change the question in your mind. If you say, I can't afford it, ask a different question. Say that, how can I afford this? You will see your mind will start running in that direction. It will start giving you answers to that question. This is how you can make it, Sagar. This is how you can make it, Shubham. This is how you can make it, Sahil. It will give you resources. These are possibilities. If you keep on saying, I can't afford, your mind will believe that. Yeah, Sahil, you can't afford. You have made your mind very self. It's instructions that you're giving to your mind. You have made them full commitment that not going to be doing it, not going to be taking action. It won't happen. Seriously.